Sneak through here real quick. You already know this painting is popping off too.
I can't do this.
I just told you 15 on that, 15 on the back, and 10 for the fan.
Delicious. Like people can't give away Wii's right now.
Oh yeah, we can. That one has over 100 games for $50. It's gonna go.
Oh, on here?
It's the hard drive.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I don't want them. I'm just saying I see them everywhere. It's like people are always getting rid of them right now.
Oh, interesting. What'd you buy? Okay. Okay. Let me know your quarter. It was hidden in your hand. There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I'm gonna buy this painting too. Actually, no, it's like, I don't know, it's like composed. Kind of barge my way into that parking spot there.
The gamer's graveyard, man.
Literally.
Like, this is...
Gamer's graveyard. Stuff like it's been through the wash. Like, not the washing machine, like the wash,
Yeah.
like out.
Desert.
CDL wash, yeah.
I was like, an original Game Boy, finally.
Buy replacement backs for them.
Yeah, but the clip in there is like broken too. I don't know if that might be part of the back though. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Because there was like a piece of plastic in
Oh,
there.
that might be the actual part of the back that broke off. It's notorious for
So
happening.
if I just get another back, it might be okay. I don't know. Always wanted an original one. Believe it or not, I've never actually found an original for the right price.
They're not that common. Too bad we can't find a better GameCube game than this.
Yeah, right?
It's so rare to see GameCube games anywhere. The usual stuff, Guitar Heroes and...
Oh, this is a great game.
What was that last thing down there?
Deadly Creatures.
Is this supposed to be sick?
I've never even heard of it. Oh my god.
Not really. Let's set these aside over here so that doesn't keep happening. How much are you asking per game?
$3.
Alright.
How much do you want for the piece of a Game Boy here?
$4.
Featuring Billy Bob Thornton and Dennis Hopper. Well, now I'm definitely buying it.
We should do two, since I don't know if it works. I'm gonna buy the battery back and all that stuff. See if I can get it working again. I wonder if they sell like the screen thing right here.
They sell everything for them.
Yeah.
It's better, obviously, to just find a mint condition like the original one, but
Yeah.
how easy is that going to be? It's literally 30 years old nowadays. Finding like good condition old stuff is going to get more and more notorious. Here you go for one game. Thank you very much, ma'am. All right, Fanta, let's hit that road.
All right.
Good start.
Video game's cool. Yeah. Do you have any more at all, or is this about it?
That's it. That's what I'm selling right now. Those games games are vary from, I think the little sticky blew away, $3 to $8 depending on the game.
Okay.
Most
Sweet.
of those I think are probably closer to the 3 side.
How much would you sell them all for if we were to take them all off your hands? Yeah.
Okay.
Would you give us a wholesale rate?
Let me see. Yeah.
If not, we'll stick to 3 apiece.
No, I'm not gonna. I just want to see kind of what it's worth and then
Okay.
cut it down.
Art the Lad. Yeah, this is a cool RPG.
All of them go $40.
And $3 a piece, roughly, if we were to do it otherwise.
3 to 8, depending on the game, right? So.
All of them
This-
for
this-
40.
Yeah, 3, Tekken Tag.
How many games are in the lot? 1,
5.
2, 3.
That's a 8. So 3. I think this is a 4. This is a 3. This is a 3.
You down for 40, Fanta?
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Alright. You don't have any N64 games. This is what we really collect.
I walked already.
Oh,
The
man.
that was my second sale of the day.
Alright, I imagine stuff goes quickly.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll each go 20 a piece then. Just buy 20.
Cool. Hey, yeah, take the PS1 game as well. Cool.
Okay.
Right on. Thank you, gentlemen.
We
Yeah,
can
you
carry
okay,
all this
man?
stuff. Alright, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's too bad that smoke gray controller. I wanted that. Well, the community style was worth it.
That motherfucker's loaded.
What is going on, YouTube? White here, once again back on the force with Fanny Glover, and once again we're not getting too old for this shit apparently because we had an awesome couple of weeks there.
Finally, you know, I mean, while you were gone and while all that stuff was, it's been a while.
We kind of left garage selling in the rearview mirror and turned to alcoholism the last 3 weeks. We really did.
Alcoholism, midterms, and spring break.
Spring break was the one I was really thinking of.
One of our subscribers actually saw me
you at the
in an airport. It's really weird.
Isn't
I
that-
was sitting across from
Isn't
him.
that weird?
That's so
You'd
weird.
look so cool if like you were with your friends and someone came up and like, I recognize you from so and so.
Right?
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That'll never happen to me, unfortunately. So let's not get too excited about that. But let's get excited about these finds. We'll get into everything we've gotten together first, but hop into what you got.
All right.
The 2 weeks or so I was out of town.
So I got some stuff at Goodwill actually. Surprisingly.
Very surprisingly.
People in your video mentioned Blaster Master.
Right.
So I went and picked it up. It was originally an NES game, and it was really difficult actually. So I'm wondering how this one is. It's actually made by Crave, which are the people that made Gex, if I remember correctly. So they're pretty fun games.
No longer around.
No longer around. And then I also got X-Men Mutant Apocalypse for $3.
That's sweet. And that's in nice condition.
I'm guessing the date's wrong because it says 86. This was not taken in 1986.
The game wasn't even made yet.
I Ninja, also from Goodwill. This game's actually pretty cool. I played this in the PS2 when I was a kid.
It's multiplat.
It was a multiplat. One of my favorite things about it though was the gore factor for a T game. You can cut people like straight down the middle and like fall.
Were they like people or were like what were?
They're
what were you-
people.
They
They're
were like
people
actual
in it,
human
yeah.
beings.
So that's pretty cool. They had green blood though, which was really weird.
That was
Probably to
that,
get
that was
around
the
the
kicker.
M.
That was like the big thing. Remember with arcades, you could turn on the green blood.
Yeah.
Oh, you're killing aliens, not humans.
Yeah, it was the way around
I
it.
knew the truth.
And then I also got American McGee's Alice, and this is the original one. This isn't the Alice Madness
Did you be able to play
Returns.
that on PC?
Yep. I don't believe. I think this is before they started having the
How old is it? How old?
codes for it. This is 2000.
Okay.
So 2002. 2002.
Okay, so it is old.
It's pretty old.
And then the Return to Madness was more like 5 years ago or so.
Yeah, that was a lot more recent than that.
Okay.
And then yard sailing with my buddy Badam, I got
Badam.
Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. I didn't know there were any Indiana Jones games,
Neither did I.
honestly. So it looks pretty cool.
I mean, obviously in like the Super Nintendo.
It's complete. It actually came with this right here. If I send it in, I can register my product.
I've always daydreamed about doing that and like Club Nintendo's points and stuff.
Did you never do any of that?
No.
Oh.
I did Club Nintendo, but I meant Nintendo Power, like sending in for like.
Oh, okay.
That Phil when no longer around.
Yeah,
no
Club
one's there to get
Nintendo.
that.
But Club Nintendo is actually, they're gonna be not just canceling it, but turning it into something else.
I've
So they're
heard.
still gonna have a rewards program. I don't know why they got rid of Club Nintendo.
I don't know.
to
I heard
begin
it's
with.
being exploited right now dramatically by people, so I thought about getting involved, but.
Well, now you can't because you can't enter codes anymore.
Okay.
Then I actually got a factory sealed nunchuck again.
Where
This is my-
again at a garage sale?
My second one, the last one I got with you at some random yard sale. I think I got this for $1, so that's kind of cool. I don't know, it's the old packaging too. So this is when it first launched.
It's kind of cool because the Wii is it's still by no means old, but
No.
we're already moving in on close to like a decade.
Yeah, I think it is actually over 10 years old now. And then one of my favorite games in the arcade, and I've been wanting this for a long time on the Wii, House of the Dead
games were
2
sick.
and 3. These games are awesome. The Wii is a perfect platform
Right.
for light gun games.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, I mean it's a little
Not bad condition.
screwed up, but
I know you held the gun. You held the gun with your left hand and then just. No arcade game was better
awesome.
than the Lost World game. Where you
Oh,
physically
yeah, yeah.
sat in the booth.
You
and
sat in the
like,
booth, you closed the curtains,
closed the
and that was.
And you
oh.
left the real world behind, and you just
Dude,
joined Ian Malcolm and some random people.
I miss the old days of the arcade.
I want to play that again. Because if I remember, it didn't go at all. It had nothing to do with the movie at all. It just had
No.
similar
It just
action
had,
scenes.
like,
Like you were in the trailer at one
Areas,
point.
yeah, exactly.
But like the characters and stuff were just ridiculous, and none of the stuff happened in
Yeah.
the movie.
That's why it was a good thing, because it wasn't based on the movie. If they
No.
tried to base it on the movie, it'd be terrible.
Well, in the movie, they were huge environmentalists. They took the bullets out of guns and stuff. It
Oh,
would've
and
been-
this is just
it would've
shooting
been almost
everything.
like fruity. They would had like a water pistol or something, trying to kill the velociraptors.
Oh man.
So let's get into a year and a half ago. We got this game.
Yeah.
You found it. I guess we had nothing else that day.
I don't remember that day.
Or I don't think there was any sales going on, period. And then we went to GameStop and screwed around for a long period of time.
Was that the Amiibo day?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And like we were looking for the new 3DS. Some weird stuff happened. But classic case of middle-aged housewife overvaluing her Wii Fit balance board.
Yeah.
And then giving away a valuable game from, the mid-90s, late 90s.
Pokemon Blue for 75 cents. I mean,
Cannot beat that. Have not tried the save battery, but I have a bunch of those save batteries.
cool. I actually have a couple games I need.
Sitting in my drawer, so it takes I did that video. It takes me like aside the soldering iron warming up, it takes literally 2 minutes to
That's
replace
awesome.
batteries. It's just real quick.
That's awesome.
So that was it for that week. We actually got that over a month ago, way before we got all this new stuff.
Yeah.
And then we went on spring break and I don't even know what we did. We were gone for a whole month. Spycam was, I don't know what Spycam was at Sky Harbor Airport or something. left in an abandoned bag. I don't know where the Spycam ended up, but we got it back, and we got it back in time for crazy weekend last weekend. All of this stuff, literally in 1 hour.
Yes.
We got this stuff right away.
We just
We're
kind of
about to
killed
show
the
you.
last couple hours because there were really no more yard sales. We just kind of.
We waited for Rubio's to open.
That's what we did.
That was our last hour. Was the patient waiting for Rubio's to open. That's tradition. We get Rubio's every single weekend.
Rubio's, please sponsor us.
Rubio's. Please sponsor. Yeah, we'll do
That'd be
we'll
awesome.
do a little cut scene there.
That would be great. We could always just have us sitting.
We'll hold
in
up like
Rubio's.
Rubio's cup, like. Gee
Rubio's,
whiz, aren't you glad we're at
ah.
Rubio's? We are model citizens. They want representing their company for sure. So anyway, the very first sell was right by my house. We left in my car, and then 30 seconds we were at the cell. So
Yeah, that was cool.
it was one of the fastest finds I think we've ever had in the history of the channel. It was like 2 minutes into our day, we already had this stuff. You called it the gamer's graveyard.
Yes. it's
Because, it
exactly what
really-
It was
really
sad, honestly. I felt
Was
like a tinge of like depression just looking at it.
literally looked like if you were to take a junkyard and have a video game version of said junkyard.
Yeah.
This would be it. But
I mean, discs were just falling out of the thing and they're
Um,
all scratched
I don't know
up
what it was.
and-
It was like a thing that
Some
holds
metal.
like tennis balls.
Yeah.
Like on the tennis court. I don't know. She got very lazy, but accordingly she didn't ask very much for the
No.
games. So show them what you got real quick, I guess.
I got finally I have an original Game Boy. But as you notice, there's a little scratch up here. There's no battery back. Do you have any AA batteries?
I do, for my Xbox One controllers. We can try it out.
Okay, we'll try it out, see if it works. But hopefully it does, because I don't have an original Game Boy. I have like 10 other Game Boys, but I don't have an original.
It's weird. It's good, but it's also weird that we have found more of every different type of Game Boy and DS than we have of the original Game Boy.
I mean, they came out with a bunch of different colors of these. They came out with the clear ones, the red ones, the blue ones, the gold ones. And they didn't have gold ones, but you know what I mean. There's a bunch of different colors. And this original model, which sold millions.
And we never see
it.
We
never see it.
I think this is our third one in channel history we've ever found.
And most of the time, they're overpriced, too.
Oh, it's 30 years old. It has to be worth a lot of money.
And yet everything else, like PS2, they're just willing to throw away.
Right.
I don't
Well, PS2 and Wii and not GameCube, unfortunately, but Xbox are in that weird bubble where it's not collectible and old, but it's not new and relevant.
But
it's
GameCube
in,
is because it's Nintendo.
GameCube is, I don't know. GameCube is just rare. It's not like people overprice it when we find it. We just never find it. I got this game strictly because of a subscriber's. I don't want to call it a rant. I want to call it a enlightenment speech that they gave us in the comments section. At some point in history of this channel, it just clicked when I saw this game. I think I was talking about Godzilla Destroy All Monsters or something recently, and a subscriber dropped a big comment about how good of a game Deadly Creatures is on the Wii. So when I saw it there and I saw the disc was in good condition, I picked it up. Again, the cases look like this literally sat
went down a wash
in the Nile River on the bank just for like a 2-year period, and just water and frogs and insects and stuff.
The Moses of games.
Exactly. So I don't know what happened with these cases. No instruction booklet, but the disc is in nice condition. That's and good. For $3, scoop it on up.
Are we gonna do a gameplay of this?
If you want to. I mean, we haven't done a gameplay of anything for like 2.5 years.
It's been a long time.
But that will change. YouTube's getting its own Twitch and everything now, so we can actually broadcast
live stream
directly to all of our subscribers instead of trying to do a new channel for Twitch and all that junk.
I should start doing that.
Yeah, it's not yet. They're just announced it. They're just working on it.
If you know how to do that already,
I don't think it exists yet.
Drop a comment, because I've seen some people live stream on YouTube already.
But it's coming soon.
I just don't know how to do it.
It's YouTube's opening its own like Twitch. I don't know. I heard the news it's all over the place recently because it's basically going to kill Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Twitch isn't gonna have a chance once it comes out. So
good thing I'm not huge on Twitch.
Twitch should have sold itself to YouTube a while ago. I'm sure it had offers, but it didn't.
No, Twitch was bought up by Amazon.
Okay. Well, now it's gonna probably get killed by YouTube.
Right? Anyway.
But anyway, we're diddly daddling. Let's diddly daddle into this awesome find. We
Massive
went to a community cell. They ended up having about 2 cells at it, and we drove a ways out of our way. I think it was about 30 minutes out down the road.
But good thing we did.
As long as we get one find, it'll be worth going. And as we were driving there, we're like, man, we haven't had that big, like, oh shit moment that stops your heart for a second at garage sales for a while. And this
was it.
Would certainly qualify. The quality of these titles, the overall value of the lot, and then the like ridiculous asking price. He wanted like $3 for the good games.
He wanted $3 for some. It was really weird how he was determining the prices.
I don't know where he came up with them.
He came up with like $3 for a couple games, but then he put GTA Vice City in like an $8 game.
In the $8 category.
And like as soon as he did that, I'm like, no, just stop. We're gonna buy the whole thing.
That was my first question. I was like, can we buy?
Yeah.
When I saw all the games, I was like, we need to buy this whole lot. I don't want to leave anything behind, and have a Tomba 2 incident.
Yeah, that was.
You guys left behind an $80 game. So anyway, we'll start off with I think the coolest part of the game. Not the most valuable thing a lot, but the coolest thing. And this thing is nowhere available online. I mean, I saw like one person selling this actual collector's edition, Ark the Lad collection, and also you'll see a bunch of copies of the actual game.
He spent $70 on this.
He did a long time ago, exactly. Also, you'll see this all over eBay, the actual collection. Just in the case, just the disc. But what you don't see is the special edition stuff that comes with it.
This is in beautiful condition.
Yeah, he probably didn't even play it. Probably bought it for $70 and kind of gave up right away because it was an RPG. He probably got stuck. This was
games
before.
Are notoriously long too.
And this is before you could just hey Google, what do I do after I defeat so and so? It comes with this beautiful leather-bound book, kind of like what we see with the Lunar collection, complete collection.
That's so cool. I actually didn't open this in the car or look at it or anything.
We didn't look at anything.
Oh my god, this feels like it's never been opened.
we could have gotten in the car and had no disc be in this, and we would have been screwed because we didn't look through anything. I wanted to throw him the $40 and run to another state.
This game looks pretty dope, actually.
And then someone explained to me what this is exactly. This is totally complete as well. Omaki box. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's complete and comes with everything to play. I don't know if it's a game or if it's a... I'm not sure what it is. It comes with these little caps that you can flip inside out and they like launch. It looks like...
Oh,
I
like
assume
the
it's a little game.
Like the things you get at like not Toys R Us, like Chuck E. Cheese and stuff, like the little
rubber
things. It looks like a game, like a board game.
Some sort of game. I'm not going to open up.
Sealed.
It's factory sealed, so I'm going to keep...
Cool.
As we talked about, anytime you can find stuff 30 years old that's still in decent condition. This isn't 30, obviously, but it's 20 now anyway.
Oh, it's got like a little case for the Omakis.
Looks like a memory card case, too.
It does.
That's exactly
Maybe
what
that
it
is, yeah. That's cool.
But this is cool, and this thing is rare, as is. I haven't seen... Like I said, I saw a bunch of copies of this game, but I haven't seen this like complete collection at all.
It's awesome
on eBay, so it's a really cool find. Just mint condition. It's like you never played it. The cardboard box has a little bit of damage, but other than that, and as Fanta mentioned, he spent $70 on this at some point, probably back when it was brand new. But this thing's really cool.
Yeah.
Collector's edition things are super cool, and have fun pronouncing that one. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Ephemeral Fantasia. So another JRPG
and another nickname for Fanta in the very near future. Now that I see it.
Another JRPG type game. It's actually made by Konami. It is complete. The disc.
It is
mint.
Untouched. This guy took. I love buying adult-owned stuff, man.
Yeah. I watch this though. She's like wearing like clothes out here and like a skirt, and then like on the inside, like they couldn't show that like on the cover or something.
On the inside, she's a little less clothed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was controversial at the time.
All the Japanese stuff.
Where on earth did this game even sell? 2001. Okay. So PS2 JRPG. This is pretty cool.
This is what caught my eye. A factory sealed PS2 game, Silent Hill 2 Black Label. There's a couple red ones on there on eBay. They're selling for about $60, but all the Black Label ones I saw were selling near like the 180 mark. So.
I wonder what on it. Do you think you just got too afraid to play it, or what?
I don't know, cause look at this. It's just completely sealed. Nothing about it has been ever opened.
I'm guessing he bought his PlayStation 2 in this lot.
And it came with it?
And I'm guessing he bought it in like 2006, and this game was probably like being given away somewhere for like $2 or $3 at a store. Be. So he bought it and thought maybe I'll play it later. And
I do that all the time. I've got a bunch of factory sealed PS3 games.
But then just wait a few years, and then that develops into a little cheap giveaway bin game to all of a sudden you have a factory sealed Silent Hill 2.
It's a good game too, isn't it? This is supposed to be the best of the series, supposedly.
I've never played the first one. Played the first one a lot. Other than that, I just remember the first one had like revolutionary at the time, the camera angles, because it wasn't like a Resident Evil that would just you see an alleyway, you walk past it, and then it cuts to the next thing. There'd be times when you'd run and the camera would like go over your character's head, and there was all sorts of cool shit, and it made the atmosphere so much better in the game.
This is the one with Pyramid Head, I think. That's why.
So there was never Silent Hill 2 on PS1. No, it was just Silent Hill 1 on PS1, and then PS2. This one came out.
Silent Hill 2 on PS2.
This one, you might be right. This might be the best reviewed one.
This is the one that everyone looks for, I believe.
That when the new one with Norman Reedus from Walking Dead might not survive.
Yeah, what is up with that?
There's just a lot of turmoil going on with the guy that made that. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He made that Metal Gear Solid and stuff. And there's some turmoil.
Oh yeah.
People don't know if it's going to complete after how successful the demo was.
Yeah, the demo was insanely successful. They had something in their hands. If they had put out the demo and then the game like a couple months afterwards, they would have made so much money.
Almost building up it's almost like a teaser trailer a year before a movie comes out. People forget about it, anymore. But it builds up the hype.
Except
in your mind.
For Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars though.
Or Jurassic World. I'm still nervous about that. Kingo, Master of Budisho. I think it's an action. Looks like it might be a fighter game actually. I've seen this at our Goodwill before and passed it. Happily, it's one of the few games in this condition that's not in good condition in the lot. So.
But you can always get new cases.
Oh. And again, as we mentioned, I was going to buy this whole lot. I just wanted to get a wholesale rate and buy the whole lot. I think it's 19 games, and we got it for $20 or $40.
Yeah.
So basically $2 a game.
That's not bad.
No.
Especially for
the quality titles we got.
And then The Bouncer, which is a Squaresoft game, and I don't know what this game's about. There's like this like S&M looking dude over here holding the chick, and there's also the crazy stuff, but I don't know, have you played this game at all?
No, I haven't played it, but I have sold it before for a decent amount of money.
So this one sells for what, like $20?
I think $15, $20.
$20, that's cool. Multi-tap, so it is 4 players, I'm guessing,
looks like an action.
you know what it looks like?
Beat 'em
It
up
looks
almost.
like Streets of Rage, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Like a third person. Or do you remember the Death Jam games? Those games
Def
are
Jam,
hysterical.
I never played those. I always
They
saw
were
them. I was like,
hysterical.
"What is this? Rappers
It was just like
fighting?"
rappers fighting in the hood and but in dumpsters and stuff. It was awesome.
That is pretty awesome. And then there's kind of the shovelware titles. This one holds specific value to me at least, but the World
to you.
Series of Poker Tournament of Champions 2007 edition, and you can use the iToy USB camera.
It's a day one not ever play.
No.
If it was blackjack, we might talk. Love blackjack.
And then Jam Pack, which used to be $8 for demo discs. That's ridiculous. This is the summer of 2001.
Nice. That was like right when the PlayStation was gearing up.
Which is when I got my PS2, and this was my first game I had for the PS2, so that was pretty cool. I used to play the hell out of MX and the ATV Off-Road Fury, and I bought ATV Off-Road Fury because it was awesome. Kelowna 2 is like this weird game. If we find it, it is worth quite a bit of money.
I found one. I think
you got the one for the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I found the first one.
Yeah, that one's worth money too. It's just because they're kind of like they're not bad games. They're just kind of
weird
niche games.
Right.
And then of course Ico.
Still have not seen a copy of that game in 2.5 years of game hunting anywhere.
No.
I'm not saying it's rare. It just hasn't turned up by some mystery.
It's really weird.
We've seen some rare ass games and we haven't seen that one that's not that rare.
Oh, here's the $8 game.
The $8 game of the lot, Vice City, the GOAT game in the franchise. I don't care what anyone says.
I love that game. That was the one I played as a kid.
I played this one and 3. I played every single one of them as a kid. San Andreas was great as well.
I've never played that one.
Just the 90s, like Compton, Inglewood, just straight out of Compton. Just that whole
Snoop Dogg
feel.
in that game?
I believe he was. I think they had a couple relatively famous rappers in that game as characters and stuff. Just
WA people.
an awesome game, and I could never catch that damn train. But other than that, it was a good game.
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. This is not the one that's worth money. That would be the second one. I don't like these games. I like what they're trying to do, but Champions of Norath and Champions Return to Arms are kind of like the same series, but a lot better.
Isn't it a Gauntlet-esque?
It's a Gauntlet-esque type game. It's just, I don't know. When I played it last, just the gameplay wasn't as smooth as the ones. It wasn't there. So, in my opinion,
We found that second one though a couple times. A few times we've each found it.
That one you also
$5 game
Yeah.
out of the lot. Tekken 4 or Tekken Tag actually. I had this on like Game Boy Advance or something. Gearing up for the new Mortal Kombat.
that one
Everyone's
looks
excited
awesome.
for that. It seems like.
This Dark Cloud, I have this game already. It's a pretty cool game. It's really difficult though because you have to worry about thirst and you have to worry about fatigue and you have to worry about your weapon degradation.
What would you compare this game to?
It kind of reminds me of Zelda. I mean, look at this right here.
I was gonna say it looks like Link almost on the front.
And then even that. I mean, it's Zelda-esque. If you put that Fallout hardcore mode on and you have to like get food and all the other stuff,
Right.
it's ridiculously difficult.
Was it fun?
It's pretty fun, but you get frustrated after you die a bunch of times.
Is it hard to a T?
It is hard, but I mean, once you get a little bit farther, it gets fun, and then it gets hard again, and then there's like little like peaks
Peaks and
of
valleys.
difficulty. This one's pretty cool, and this one's pretty valuable because it was a PSP exclusive original.
It's not that valuable.
Is
I
it not?
thought it was. No, it's
Oh,
not. But it was a PSP exclusive that was later ported to the console.
Grand Theft Auto: Liberty City Stories. I actually have this on my PSP.
23 minutes.
This is
Jesus
pretty
Christ.
cool. Like the game. Like the game a lot.
I had the Chinatown Wars one, or no, what was the other one that came out?
Vice City Stories.
Vice City Stories. That's the one I had.
Real quick. Yeah.
Checking on the sound.
Yeah.
Pause.
I don't like that your Mac does this. There we go.
Still working.
Still working. That's good.
25 minutes. Oh my god. We still have yet to discover what exactly the hell this series is.
I don't know.
We both know a lot about
It was an anime at
Digimon.
one point, I think.
We both know a lot about Pokemon, but we both missed the Monster Rancher
And
bus
Yu-Gi-Oh!
From the station. I played some Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, the card game, and one of the card game video games. This I never heard of,
No.
never watched,
No.
never did anything with. So I don't know. Let me know. I know a lot of the games are valuable. This one's not by any means valuable, but again, no disc.
Oh!
Did we even know that?
No, we didn't.
See, again, no disc. So it's probably going to be in one of these other cases, I would guess. If not, oh well, we got this lot for dirt cheap.
This is funny. Warning, check ID. State of Emergency made by Rockstar. I think you just kill a lot of people.
It's just a big chaos, like riot type.
You
game.
just try to cause as much mayhem as possible.
Yep.
So basically, what you're already doing in GTA, but now that's the main mission, and it's actually in here. So
it's like a riot. You're like part of a riot kind of.
I've been wanting to play this game for a while.
I never owned it. I bought all the Grand Theft Auto games, but I missed State of Emergency.
Yeah. It was weird. That's really weird. Dark Angel Vampire Apocalypse, made by Metro 3D.
I also saw this one at our local Goodwill not too long ago.
This just looks terrible. Like, it's too dark to be able to see anything. I don't know.
They're not all winners in the lot.
No.
Some of them are big winners, but...
Just you wait. I'm going to be making fun of like a $30 game here.
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I've left this one before at Goodwill. Galarian's Ash. Another relatively obscure... I don't want to call it a JRPG because I don't think it's an RPG. It's more of an action.
game.
Yeah, it looks like an action third-person like fighter. Let me know what you think about this game. Again...
Wow. Missing the mark. Okay, this one has it.
When we left, I checked the games that mattered, really.
Yeah, we checked the expensive ones, and then that's about it.
Checked that one, and then the other one, and obviously... What if the factory sealed Silent Hill somehow didn't have the disc in it? We'll never know.
That is insane. That would be very bad. Yeah, like, we'll never know, because why would we open it?
No, I'm not going to open it.
Fur Fighters, Vigo's Revenge. I don't know if this is the sequel or what. I always saw this game as a kid in Blockbuster and wanted to rent it. But, I don't know, the graphics just didn't do it for me as a kid.
Cell-shaded.
Cell-shaded, kind of like cell damage.
I remember the controversy when Wind Waker was first announced. Oh man, were people crying.
That one, at least, I don't know. It looks nice, the way they did it. This looks like they went into MS Paint and just kind of put the paint bucket on everything with dark outlines.
I like cell-shaded games. A lot of people, the jury's still out on them, but I thought Wind Waker was fantastic.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of people cried about it back in the day.
But this one, it just looks sloppy.
That looks kind of cool. But yeah,
I like the four-player action though. That's pretty
this one's disappeared into obscurity.
Legend of Legaia.
Yeah, it sounds close enough. Had this game like incomplete or something for the longest time.
This is one disc. Looks pretty cool.
One disc in a 2-disc case for some stupid reason.
Made by Sony. It doesn't really say who developed it. Sony might have developed it then.
What's the deal with this game? Why would they give you this big bulky box for a 1-disc game?
I don't know. I feel like just
it's like they wanted to waste money.
RPGs just did that. Like this was like a thing, having that one disc.
I guess if they did this, people would think, "Oh man, it's gonna be a big long game.
Yeah,
it must come with 3 or 4 discs," and then you get it, and you're like, "Oh, 1 disc."
Yeah, that's
cool.
probably
So,
the.
A little bit of cracking on the back. He paid $24 for this. Again, this guy had price tags on these games, so he knew he was taking a hit.
Oh yeah.
He knew he bought the stuff for.
But then again, where he lived and all the equipment he was selling, this guy was
some money. That's true.
Yeah. And then this is the
day
gem.
went by.
This is the gem right here. The reason we bought it. A loose NBA Live 07.
Happily, who's that on the cover? I don't remember. Dwight Howard. I don't know. NBA Live 07. Happily, this is not complete.
Yeah.
I'd rather have this be incomplete than any of the other games.
Yeah.
That is it. Closing thoughts. This pickup video was way too long.
Way long. But you know what? They do like the longer videos.
I have. The jury's still out on that.
Oh, okay. Some people have commented down below they like the longer videos. Plus, especially because we got the new mic. I mean, people can just
The mic is nice. When my house turns into a structure fire tonight, you'll know why. Because I'm trying to upload a 30-minute 1080p video on this little MacBook Pro. It's a little MacBook Pro that could. Last thoughts, last picture I did of the Sharks.
I had some things, and I forgot most of them. I am live streaming quite a bit more.
Okay.
So Twitch, all the links are always down below. Facebook, if you have a Facebook, you can do that. If you have a Twitter, you can do that. It's just it's like a way I've been communicating with people.
Yes.
People have been asking me a lot of questions.
We do not communicate on YouTube.
I
try.
I try.
We probably reply realistically we probably reply to like 50% of the comments.
But it's not because of us. I mean, we try to go through all of them. It's just YouTube's like notification thing is terrible still.
It sucks. And then if you click the notifications,
then you
but
don't
respond to them, then I don't see them.
Yeah.
I don't see the red. So when I get on
So
our
if
channel
you
later,
don't respond to them, then I don't
then
see
you
them.
don't see them. And there's
stacks.
At this point, there's 200 plus videos on the channel, I believe. And if people are commenting on videos
Older
9
videos.
months old, we forget about it and we lose it. We don't. We like, if you guys want to talk to us directly, ask us questions directly, contact us on Facebook.
Yep.
As he said, it's
Facebook,
very
Twitter.
easy, right on the wall. We don't have that many followers. You will get responded to.
Yeah. We only have
100%.
like 200 likes, so you're not really gonna have much competition to talk to me.
You will get, and that's you. I don't have access.
Yeah,
to
I'm the media manager of all that. So any questions? I mean, if you do have questions for White as well, I can just relate to them.
Well, you can just tell me next time we're game hunting or something, and we'll respond.
Also, down below is the referral code for Smite. A couple of you have already done this. It's a lot of fun. It's a free game. You actually get a lot more benefits than I do for the referral code. I get maybe a quarter of what you get.
Right,
so
it's just like the
in-game currency,
a viral thing. So yeah, you refer people and then they get money.
They get a lot
money.
more than I do. Yeah. So I'll get 100 gems and you'll get 400, which is the premium currency.
Right.
So you can buy skins and characters and stuff like that.
It's how to do everything. Okay.
So it's pretty cool. Definitely check it out.
2 other things.
We also have a clan on there.
I'm not.
There's 12 people.
It's a PC game, right?
Yeah.
I might get a gaming PC actually eventually. This current generation of consoles has been such a disaster that I might throw them into the river and go get a gaming PC finally.
Highly recommend.
2 things I have. I have a Goodwill video on hold. It's 3 weeks. It's 2 weeks old now. Just sitting on the computer.
Kept uploading stuff.
Because he's been putting up news. The day I'm gonna put up this day and then Fan uploads news. I'm gonna put up this day, Fan uploads news. So it's still there. I'm gonna upload it soon. Some good Goodwill finds. Some complete unboxing N64 games, which is when you
That's
see that
awesome.
at Goodwill. And then last but not least, I'm gonna do a little channel or a little series on selling on eBay. So many people have asked. A lot of people, yes, do get upset with selling on eBay, understandably.
Yeah.
Especially with how scalpers have been recently. With Gold Mario Amiibo, $500. But I want to sell, and I want to teach people how to sell because as a collector, it is the best tool in your arsenal.
Plus,
period.
As a collector, you have to sell or you're a hoarder. I mean, remember that one time I had 10 copies of Mario. I sold all 9 of them because I needed money to keep collecting.
Right.
And I didn't want a stack of 10 Marios.
Right. Or for me, you just run out of space.
Yeah,
I have a full game room, but I'm still running out of space from too many games.
My entire room at my dad's house is full, and now it's spilling over into my apartment. Right. And I'm just trying to frantically put everything away and sell what I don't need, and it's just...
If only we were like CJR and we just had a whole game house.
Oh my god.
He has a game house, a game living room, just with everything.
He's like an underground layer of games.
Yep.
That's awesome, and I'm so jealous.
That's the goal by late 30s, early 40s is that, and then we can start collecting because literally I'm out of space.
And then we can have as many copies of Mario as you want. You can have a Mario tournament.
Collect for 18 different consoles if you want to.
Be awesome.
Game On Expo. I want to get everyone on board with this because Arizona is never in the spotlight.
No.
Ever. Mesa,
So
Arizona. I don't know the dates. I don't know any of that. I'll go
on August 28th through 30th, I believe.
I knew it was late August, early September in that area. Mesa, Arizona. We got Game Chasers. We got Gamester 81. Retro Liberty is going to be making an appearance. The lady that you've dealt with
I've actually talked to and she's giving me stuff. I couldn't believe I saw her in the roster. I was like, oh,
as soon as
I'll just say hello again.
As soon as I saw the Wisdom Tree lady, I bought my ticket instantly. I want to see
that was the day one buy.
It's going to be just a big shit show like these expos always are. Buying stuff, drinking, meeting the big guns, the Game Chasers and everyone. And there should be some panels as well.
All the YouTube people. when we go, of course, we're gonna probably take video of.
Yeah, we'll get some footage with the GoPro. And who knows in the next couple months who's going to also agree to go.
Yeah.
We never know if AVGN or some even bigger name.
AVGN, that'd be insane.
Alpha, Omega, Sin. I mean, those guys, a lot of times they can't plan a year in advance for stuff, but 2 or 3 months out they say, hey, F it, let's go to this convention. So me and Fanta are going to try to go, definitely.
Yeah.
It's going to really depend on your college. I can get the vacation days.
I can do it because it's on a weekend.
Okay. So I think we'll do it. I think I'll get the vacation days. Mesa's a 2-hour drive for us.
I guess there's also a hotel discount if you stay there.
What type of hotel was it? We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Well, we won't want to take up your time. We're out. Last thoughts, questions, comments, concerns.
There is actually a day one buy right now, kind of ish. If you've been looking for the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 for the PS3, instead of the normal $40, it's $20 at Best Buy right now.
Just
that
right
means
now.
you can pick it up for $16. This entire week.
Okay, if you have your thing, if you have your discount.
But I mean, everyone should have it. I mean, it doesn't make sense not to have it. If you buy new games at all, there's no reason to buy used anymore because of the 20%. You also get 10% more trading credit if you do trade in the Best Buy.
If you do trade in your games, so it's gonna kill GameStop like that.
Yeah.
We are out. If you enjoy the series, if you enjoy me and Fanta's banter, please leave a thumbs up and a comment. Let us know.
And share it with your friends. Also, that's the only way we're going to be able to grow and then visit other places. Yeah, share it, man.
It sounded like a...
Share the wealth.
A 1990s like Dare infomercial. All right, thanks everyone. We're out. Later.
Dare.